Hey Stormers, it's a sunny morning here in Indonesia and I've finally found time to set up the Nightwind and be ready to play. So, if you remember from last time, it was Skids and Daisy who are embarking, or have already started on this adventure, and we're now on scenario 3, having made our way through the outsider's castle, which he failed miserably, and now we're on to, like I say, the Nightwind. So we're just here for setup, so I will just grab the setup card and we'll crack straight on. So first of all, the Nightwind, check your campaign log. If the castle is lost, which it is in our case, read intro 1. Okay, intro 1, here it is. Trapped in the cellar, hearing claws and teeth tearing into the door behind you, you frantically work to prise off the bars of the small opening. As the noise intensifies from behind the door, the last bar eventually gives out and you crawl your way through the muddy, slimy opening, staggering out into the woods and into a stagnant pool of filthy water. You hear screams of triumph from behind you. From within the woods ahead, you hear a rhythmic pulse of sound and the unnatural howl of the wind. Whatever is driving these ghouls must be in there. Okay, so the Dark Man, intro 1 setup. Place all locations and remove the castle location from the game. Okay, I've placed all locations. This, apparently, according to Carl, is quite a complicated location layout. Now he advises using location markers. I tried that, it just looked like a god almighty mess. So, be prepared for this because I have created, ta-da, this. So, green arrows depict two-way travel and red depict one-way. So that, I think, is going to help me and maybe help you understand what's going on. So let's hope. I apologise for the crudeness of the the drawing, but it will do its job, I'm sure. Okay, so moving on, what does it say? What have we got? Place, all right, done that. We start at the putrid moat. So I've removed the castle from play. The putrid moat is over here, right at the back. So let's place Skids there, and let's place Daisy there. From the putrid moat, we can see we can go to the castle, which is out of play, the fell copse, and the dark trees. Okay, so we've got 2 places we can move. From there, what else have we got? Place the Dark Man, the Nightwind, and the Outsider to one side. Okay, so the castle, we don't need that, get rid of that. So we've got the Dark Man, we've got the Nightwind, and we've got the Outsider. So we'll place those off to one side. Anything else? If you've recorded it still lives in your campaign log, then shuffle the hunting ghoul into the scenario set. Yes, I've already done that, and there's a scenario set there. All the encounter cards come with a PMP, so there's no need to use anything from any core set apart from obviously the investigators, etc. So I think that is us set up as regards to that respect, yes. I've also here, there is some parts of the scenario where you have to move to the furthest location from where you are. Carl's handily provided this little sheet here, which tells us at a glance furthest location finder, so we can refer to that later on. I've set up the what would I call it? We're doing it on easy, and this is what happens as regards the icons. We don't have the everything icon because we're not continuing on from the core game scenario. Okay, so having said all that, that's done, that's done. Okay, let's move those to one side. Skids, unfortunately, well, not got killed, but he took full damage on the last scenario, the Outsider's castle. So he will start with 1 trauma, 1 wound trauma. It's unfortunate, but on the bright side, at least his damage is higher than his sanity. I think that's us all set up, so let's draw our cards and then we'll move on to the act and the agenda. So, 4 skids, we will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll notice I brought my, what are they called? Stands. I can't remember who makes them now. I might try and remember to put a link in there. In the scenario notes or in the YouTube description. So what have we got? Let's try and get rid of the glare. We've got daring maneuver, fast play when you will succeed at skill test. Okay, that was pretty cool. Lockpicks, exhaust, lockpicks, investigate, add your value to the skill value for this investigation. Add your agility, that's pretty cool as well. Guard dog, yeah, let's keep the guard dog. Sneak attack, always good. And guts, but no weapon as such. What I will say for skids, even though we didn't get any experience from the last scenario, skids had 1 left over from the outsider. So I've taken out one of his Leo DeLuca cards, one of the 0 experience level ones, and added in a 1 experience level one. So we've got 2 Leo DeLucas in there as we had before, but 1 is the leveled up version. So I think we'll keep the guard dog. We need to get a weapon in hand for sure. So I think we'll dump the guts. Sneak attack is going to lock pick. I mean, who's going to be doing most of the? I think Daisy's going to be doing most of the investigating. So let's dump the lockpick. We'll keep the guard dog. Fast play, we need to see that skill test, sneak attack. These are all going to hopefully come up again when we get through the cards. So I think we really need to get a weapon, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. So let's dump all of those, and let's see what we've got. Evidence, no. Overpower, no. Flashlight, no. Come on. Unexpected courage. Okay, that didn't really work out as well as I'd hoped. I'll shuffle those up later. Okay, so I was really hoping to get a weapon there, we didn't get one. Okay, let's lay out the 5 resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can see them. Okay, and let's move on to Daisy. Daisy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we've got. We've got no stone unturned. Oh, it's all going wrong. No stone unturned. Mind over matter. Guts. Amnesia. Okay, that's the weakness. We'll put it to one side and draw another. Shriveling. Okay, that's cool. We'll keep that. We'll draw another one for that. The Necronomicon. That's the weakness. I don't think we keep that one either. And working a hunch. Just go for 1 cloak your occasion. Okay. We'll keep the shriveling. We'll keep the working a hunch. We'll keep the guts. We'll definitely keep mind over matter, because that allows us to use our investigation, which for Daisy is like super high. That's so much glare. It's really high. So choose an investigator at your location. Okay, right, that one we'll keep, because that means we can probably get a weapon for skids. So I think we will keep all of those. Let's get some resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 5 resources for Daisy. I need to shuffle that deck once we finish the setup. And okay, that is it for setup. I don't think I've missed anything. So it's a quick video. We've gone through the map. We've gone through the icon, the token chaos token results if what we draw. We know everything that's going on, so that is it. So I'll shuffle these cards up and we'll come back, read the agenda and the act and get straight on with it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.